Comprehensive summary of the book, The Hiding Place, by Pastor E.A Adeboye. Pastor E.A Adeboye's book, The Hiding Place, explores the profound biblical truth that God offers Himself as a place of refuge and safety for those who trust in Him, drawing from scriptural foundations and personal spiritual insights. Pastor Adeboye guides readers into understanding what it means to dwell in the secret place of the Most High, emphasizing divine protection, peace, preservation, and intimacy with God in times of danger, confusion, and spiritual warfare. Core themes and insights. 1. God as our refuge. The book begins with the assurance that God is a reliable hiding place, especially in seasons of trouble. Pastor Adeboye references scriptures like Psalm 91, showing that God offers divine shelter, shielding His own from seen and unseen dangers. He stresses that only those who abide continuously in God's presence will enjoy His protective covering, not casual seekers. 2. Biblical examples of divine protection. The author highlights stories of men and women in Scripture who found God to be their refuge. David, pursued by Saul, often escaped danger through divine intervention. Elijah, in hiding from Jezebel, was fed supernaturally by ravens and later hidden by a widow in Zarephath. Moses, hidden from Pharaoh's massacre as a baby, ultimately became the deliverer of Israel. These examples emphasize that God knows how to shield His own, even in hostile environments. 3. Requirements for dwelling in God's hiding place. Holiness and righteous living. One must walk uprightly and avoid sin to remain in God's protective shadow. Obedience and trust. Total dependence on God and a life of obedience secure divine covering. Prayerfulness and communion. The secret place is also the place of prayer. It is where intimacy with God is cultivated. The secret place, a place of intimacy. The hiding place isn't just about protection from harm. It's also a place of fellowship with God, where His voice becomes clearer. Pastor Adeboye explains that God reveals secrets to those who dwell in His presence. It's where strategies for victory and success are downloaded spiritually. 5. Enemies can't penetrate God's hiding place. Adeboye assures believers that when God hides a person, no power of darkness can find or harm them. This truth is linked with scriptures like Isaiah 54:17. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. And Psalm 32:7. You are my hiding place. 6. The role of divine timing. Sometimes God hides His own to prepare or protect them for a future assignment. Like Jesus, who was taken to Egypt as a child, God's hiding is part of a bigger plan. 7. Practical applications. Readers are encouraged to cultivate a lifestyle of daily devotion, worship, purity, and trust in God, so they can constantly live in the hiding place. Pastor Adeboye also exhorts believers to pray against spiritual exposure, asking God to cover them from evil eyes. Spiritual benefits of God's hiding place. Peace in the midst of storms, preservation from destruction, direction and divine instruction, power over the enemy, growth in intimacy with God. Conclusion. In The Hiding Place, Pastor E.A Adeboye calls readers into a deeper walk with God, a place of security, intimacy, and rest. He assures believers that when they dwell in the secret place of the Most High, they are untouchable by the adversary, surrounded by divine presence, and led by God Himself. The book is both a spiritual call to deeper fellowship and a practical guide to living under God's supernatural covering. Like and subscribe for more insightful and faith-lifting audiobooks. You will be enlightened and empowered by any of the audiobooks you listen to.